I always grew up thinking that nobody loves me, that I was the black sheep of my family, that I never had a complete family. I had 3 mothers, 3 fathers, 800 cousins, and I don't have my own house, my own bed. Nobody, no, not even my mother, none of my cousins and brothers and sisters ever knew that I was just struggling with this feeling of loneliness inside of me. When I become a teenager, that I was in high school, that's when it really hit me. I was dealing with a lot of depression. I was questioning why I was living. I couldn't understand what was my purpose. In my quest of finding my own family, I started having one relationship to another one. I met this Mr. Wonderful, or I thought it was Mr. Wonderful. And after I found that guy, he promised me everything that I was looking for in a relationship, and I really believed him. And we started making plans for us to get married, and right at the moment when we were starting making plans, he left me. And I shouldn't be crying for this because I forgive him for what he did, and it's past, but just remember how he made me feel. I felt ugly, fat, unworthy. Everything was so crazy, and the only thing I could have done was cry every day. And my best friend, of course, she was tired of hearing me crying, and then she said, "I'm gonna take you to a church." By that time, Faith Church was at the movie theater. And I remember when I was taking the stairs that I see everybody with these blue shirts. And I was just thinking, I'm gonna wear one of these church. I don't know when, but I know I'm gonna be serving and be a member of this church. And from that moment on, when I gave my heart to God, that moment, that day, I started being a completely different person. I started crying. I started having better relationship with my mother. This is a complete different message. It was like, ta-da! This is what I'm looking for. And I started loving myself, and I started feeling more sure about myself, and I started forgiving, and I started reading the Bible by myself for the first time. It was like, whoa! From that moment on, I just became a member of Faith Church. I started serving as a greeter, and I couldn't be more excited with my future and being part of Faith Church.